Hi, George here. Are you new to Roblox and you want to learn how to customize your avatar? It's real easy, and I'll show you how this is all done here in 2026. We'll start off right here. This is the avatar button. I'm in the desktop app, which is the best place to do this. And the first thing over here, right-hand side, if you use the scroll wheel on your mouse, you can zoom in and out like that. If you grab with your mouse, you can rotate the character around like this. There's your avatar's front and back, so you can see everything that's on your character. And if you hold the right mouse button down, you can move your character around the screen like that. So it's pretty easy to see exactly what you look like just by using the different mouse buttons. Okay, now you can purchase different items over here. You have avatars and body, clothing, accessories, and animations. And with all these things, if you've been doing a search like you do with the search button right up here, you'll get things that are similar to the search that you just made. So the look in here will change a little bit. If you want something specific, then just go up here and click on the search button right here, and then you can do a search. Close it out, just click on cancel. Now, once you have a few of these items, over here to customize, and here's where you can come in and really change the look of your character. Notice how he's kind of changed his position here. Again, I can move him around using the buttons we've already talked about right there. So you can get a good view. And we have the same list up here: avatars, body, clothing, accessories, animations, and emotes. This is all stuff that I've either gotten for free, or I've made, or I've bought, or some of these things I've earned, like right up in there. And this has changed a little bit from last year. We'll go up here to the very top. Here's your avatar thumbnail. Click on that. This is your profile picture, and that's what shows in your profile. I'm using this one right now, but you can pick any emote in here, and we'll use that pose for your profile picture. Let's just go back here. There we go. The one right down here, this allows you to adjust accessories, body shape, head alignment, clothing layering, and skin color. We'll start off down below here, body and full body. Click on that, and this will show you all of the bodies that you have purchased or gotten for free, or I won this stuff in a game by playing a game. And you get some recommendations down below here if you want to spend some Robux. That's okay. Now, before you do anything, go up here where it says avatars, and make sure that you save the avatar. Yeah, you save your look. So I've saved a lot of these in here. Here's one of the first looks I was using like that. I just saved that. Here's a blocky look I use in some of my videos. Here's my current look. So once you've made some changes in here, you change your outfit and your look, make sure you go up here, click on the add edit, and add that in. Now, sometimes it won't show you what it looks like over here. This is my Steve look. I'm not seeing it in the thumbnail, but I am seeing the full Steve look right here. Okay, so back to our full body. A lot of body types in here, a lot of things you can do. Here's this kind of strange warrior look. I kind of like those pieces, but not that face. And here's the one that I based my look on right there. You can change your hair. Click in here. Here's all the free hairs I've downloaded. There are a lot of free hairs in the game. These are mostly just downloaded free from the marketplace. A few of these I had to play games to get. Lots of head options in here, different head shapes. Same thing, I've downloaded some of these. I've won some of these. It depends upon how it's done. You can choose different faces in here. That's what I'm using right now. Here's a different face look. That's not very good with glasses, obviously. So go back to this one again. You can adjust your build size right here. Now mine is all the way to the right and clear to the bottom down there. The bottom one down here, this is how tall your character is right there. You can make them real tall or real short. And you can go just a little bit different here on your look on that basic scale. So your biggest is going to be over here, clear to the right-hand corner, top right-hand corner. A little smaller here, a lot smaller down. I kind of like that real short look in here. I think it's more fun. And then over here, this is how skinny you are, left to right. And then here's a tall bit in here. So you come clear down to the bottom like this, and clear down to the bottom down here. You get a pretty short-looking character. I have mine right about in here someplace, kind of like that. So you can adjust the body size and body type right here. And then you can come in here and make some size changes on your head. Here's a small size, a little bigger size over here. Again, depends on what you want. I think a little bigger size looks better on avatars. And there's also a skin color selector. And notice that we have a slider down here that gives you a variation. It goes up to white or almost white, and then over to your full color. Just choose your color like this, and then come in and adjust from there. Kind of a sunburn look like that. I'll go back to this one. So lots of colors in here that you can choose for your skin color. Real easy to do. This is the standard. Click on advanced. Here's the advanced. Only difference is that Advanced allows you to change each one of these different body parts separately. So the head, torso, left arm, left leg, right leg, you can change all those separately. But Standard is usually good enough for this. We can also change the clothing down here. Now, most of my clothing here is just a basic look, classic shirt and classic pants. But you can look at our tops that are available like that. Here's a Roblox t-shirt. Outerwear is your jackets and capes and things. There's a cape. Here's the jacket I usually wear right there. There's a hoodie. And bottoms are your pants. I have some Roblox sweats in there. Those are the pants that go with the jacket I usually wear. And shoes. Now, shoes are interesting. You'll oftentimes find shoes listed separately, left shoe and right shoe. In here, you're seeing them both together. Here's the classic shirts. Now, if you don't see anything happen in here, that's because you have stuff on top. If I go here to the top, let's just uncheck the top and go to outerwear. Let's uncheck the jacket. And now I can see the classic shirts. Same thing for classic pants. They come on underneath your bottom. So let's go over here to bottoms. I'll uncheck this. And now I can go to the classic pants and choose different classic pants. Here's a design that I made. There's one I use all the time right there. So you have all these different classic pants. Again, some of these are from free. Some of them are downloaded. Some of these I made. And classic t-shirts, of course. Now the t-shirts come in on top of the regular shirt. There it is. That actually kind of works on this one. It's kind of a crumpled shirt look. And notice how it looks kind of weird. It's a print on top of the shirt. To make the t-shirts work out really well, you probably should have a jacket on top of this. So let's go to our outerwear and grab a jacket. And t-shirts work well underneath jackets like that. And I made a lot of the classic shirts in here myself. And you can download a lot of these from my website. I'll put a link for that in the description. Clear to the right, you can click on clear. And you can remove all the stuff and get back to the basic body shape right there and start from scratch if you want to. But this again is why I said go up here to avatars and make sure that you save your avatar so you can get back to your look right there. So really easy to use all this stuff as you can see. Now up here, this little gear icon, this allows a few more things. Adjust accessory. The only accessory I have on here right now are the sunglasses. This button here is this same thing. We've already looked at this, just a different way of getting to this. Right here is the head shape. We already saw that. Click back out of that one. And back in here, we have clothing layering. There's a classic items can't be layered. So most of these controls are if you're not wearing classic clothes. And again, here's your skin tones right here, your different skin looks. Let's go ahead and take a look at accessories up here. And I'll put these earphones on. Let's go back over to here again and accessory adjust. There's the earphones. So now I can come in here and actually work with these earphones and get them just where I want them. So here's our position left and right. Let's just spin them to the front like that. That looks pretty good left to right. Up and down. I think a little bit higher is good. Maybe right on the hairs like that, but I think a little higher in here. And Z is front and back. For Z, make sure you come and spin your avatar right there. There we go. And I could rotate if I wanted to, and I could change the size if I wanted to in here. Maybe make them a little bit smaller, fit better like that. There we go. So now I adjusted that so that those look really good on this avatar. So that's where that button comes in really handy. When right here, that's to get to that accessory adjustment right there. And there it is. That's all there is to it, to come in here and adjust everything on your character once you've either downloaded or won it or purchased it, whatever. Customize and then use your controls down here at the bottom and that accessory button right up there. Now, if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Also, make sure you hit subscribe and take a look at my website. I have a lot of stuff there for Roblox. I'm putting more stuff up all the time, including a full step-by-step instructions on this video. And I'll see you next time.